boss. Who's the nigga that pays the cost? I really don't give a damn, cause I ain't the one who's gonna
Hey, what's up? This going over map 4 side, and part 1 I've already covered the layout of the map and whatnot, so we'll actually have some gameplay and go over how this all actually works. As you can see, I come right out here and killed somebody, and usually when people spawn an A, they come up, or not spawn an A, but spawn further down by buildings that are across from A or down from A, or the opposite spawn from our spawn. They'll usually run up to A and C. Those are the first maps that they'll probably take. So what you want to do is you want to take A and B and lock them down into C. That's the best advice that I can give you. And right here you can see that I am taking flag A, obviously, and I have a guy up there covering me. And right down there on those steps I had showed you in the previous walkthrough video on Storm, that you can actually see people going up those stairs on the lattice. There's like a lattice fence that comes across. But now you know that they're all coming from C, so obviously you're going to have to clear out all these people and make sure that your team has B covered. And then once you have B covered, then all you have to do is worry about C. So I always like to double back, take out all the stragglers that are by the water tower. And as you see across from me, there is the smokestack on A and the water tower across from A. And then you can mount these wooden crates, come across here and give yourself a lot of cover, because a lot of times when people they're running, they run with their head down, so they don't really see you. So try to always have the upper hand advantage. See, like this guy, he wasn't even looking up, he was looking down. So look for ways that are obvious ways that you can go up in the map. Here I speeded it up a little bit because obviously YouTube doesn't take more than 10 minutes. So go through the boring parts, do the Harrier, chopper gunner, and then these windows you can shoot through, which is pretty cool. I like that. And obviously if somebody's camping in there by the windows, you can get a little nice little wall bang. Or I was just trying for something a little bit different, see if I can get that shot, but it got a little tired of me, so I was like, okay, decided to call the helicopter. Probably should have done that earlier, but I wasn't thinking. So anyways, you can see they're all running and looking for me in the crates, and I'm just taking them all out, get a nice little quad kill, and then spawn into a hellfire of other players right here, as you can see, and run into a painkiller rocket launcher and take one up the, the keisters. So I decided to double back and take care of any problems that we're having, or people that were coming to try to take A, because realistically speaking, you want them to only spawn in one section, and that's C on Storm. Every map in Domination has a little 2 parts that you want to lock down, but I decided that instead of going headfirst into this way, that I wanted to go and help out my teammates, take over A so we can lock them down into C. But figured that was a little too hot over there, so let me just go ahead and let some of my other teammates take over C or A, and then clean up some of the stragglers on C. So as you can see here, in this little area right here, once you take over A and then they start coming up this hill, it's pretty much a cleanup job. But so I worked back after we cleaned out C. I worked back over to A to help out my teammates. Like I said, I planned to do it in the beginning, but I had to double back out because there's too many enemies over there. So I have my teammate up on top covering me while I take over flag A. Once we got a flag A, that guy will stay there. See, what you want to do is have 2 guys on this building, the A building or the mannequin building. What's really great is you can transverse. They have a nice little walkway, so you never really have to be exposed. I mean, you can go to all 3 flags without even being exposed. So here I take out 2 of the stragglers that were coming from C, because obviously if you own flag A and B, they're going to be coming from C because they're getting tired of kills from going to A. So I decided, okay, let me go ahead and check inside B. There was nobody inside here. So instead of going and taking straight on, always go up the crates. But I got caught, and sometimes that happens. So, you know, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. So I wanted to double back around and clear out the water tower. You clear out this water tower, double back around on C, give it a nice little long distance coverage on the flags. And this way you get a lot of coverage kills, because you know that they'll be coming from this direction. Now once again, take a higher position. And when you take the higher position, you have the advantage over all three spots. You can see how quick I checked that. Here, as I was learning, you want to like crawl up on that corner, but you could have one of your teammates there, and then see how our other two teammates are spread across. Create a line right across this barrier right here, so they have nowhere to come but up. They have nowhere to come but up this little I don't know what it is, little ramp. So usually I was trying to get behind that crate, and that's the crate you want to be behind, right there behind that crate. Because if you got that crate locked down, and then you have somebody that's in the middle and all the two spots, you just picking them off like, you know, it's easy pickings. You just basically got them locked into a spawn spot. You're dominating them, and you leave them with one flag and only one spot to spawn from. So here our team is a little pushy. You know, the younger guys in our team don't really understand that yet, because you know, when your minds are really too developed, you don't get that point. You don't want to go past too far, because then they'll start spawning them outside of their spawn spot. So not only can you play an objective-based game, but you can play team deathmatch in an objective-based game while playing the objective. So that's important to know, that do what you're supposed to do first. Take over the flags, and then you can play team deathmatch. Here, I took out a flashbang flag A. I flashbang flag A. We want to take this flag over again because we want them spawning back over on A. So then once we took over that flag, I looked over to the water tower and didn't see nobody over there. Took this guy out, and then we knew that they're going to be coming from C once again. So I picked up his weapon, just did a little visual check in B just in case anybody wasn't coming through there. And then as you can see right here, this is the path you want to take, and gives you a lot of coverage. And as you can see, they all were spawning right there, and there's the easy kills. Now I should have parked a little bit farther behind that crate. I probably would have got a chopper gunner, but you know, those are the things that you learn. Here we're in the generator room, basically flag B, and you know, this area right here has got a lot of dark hiding spots, so I would suggest staying out of there unless you really have to go in there. And if you have to go in there right there. You see that lattice work right there? You can transverse that from A to B all day long, and you can poke in and out without putting yourself at too much danger. So most of your battles will happen right between C and the water tower if you hold a position down. And you can see right here, it's just cleanup work. You can bounce between this little section right here. They'll come running up right here, and pretty much it right here. I hit that guy with a grenade and I got our noob tube kill. That's hilarious. So yes, as I was learning, actually. This is like actual game footage where I'm learning, and to park it right there in the corner, and I still went past it. It took me like 3 or 4 times, but when you have your team going past the spawn like dummies, then you're not gonna know. Then you're gonna push them, and see they pushed out of the spawn, and they went over to A and B. So just remember, play back a little bit. When you got them locked down in the spawn, they're gonna have to come out anyway. So there's no point of keep running deeper and deeper in there. You own both flags. They have to come out and get another flag. But as I said before, these flag points are just to show you enemy troop movement, and basically show you what's going on as far as gameplay and movement of players and where they like to go. I hope this was informative to you, and And I think I'll have some videos, just some gameplay videos on Overgrown and Crash. I've already covered those maps. There's no point in covering them any more than what they've been covered. The fact that, you know, if you played Call of Duty 4, there's really nothing special there, just for the new players. So I'll probably drop those 2 maps next. Hope you enjoyed it. It's your boy Fist. Peace out. Yeah.
I'm hot, homeboy. Ever get it twisted? Numbers unlisted. Stay in 3rd district for real. I'm ready to get naughty, best of both worlds. So, hey, shawty.